Well, hello everybody. I am so glad that you've joined me today. It is now Christmas time. It's December 6th, and I'm going to get my Reborn dolls just for Christmas. As you can see in the background, I've got my Christmas tree here. This year we decided to go with a fake tree. Traditionally, I get a real tree. But this year we've decided to go with a fig tree, which is okay for now. But anyways, so we've got the house decorated for Christmas, for pretty much. I just need to get a something to hang my wreath up on the outside of the door, which I plan to do. Last year I had made a Christmas wreath that I'm very excited to put up. So anyways, I'm going to get Zachariah here ready for Christmas. This is my little boy reborn doll again. And I will also introduce you to my little girl reborn doll. Since I haven't shown you much of her, I would like to introduce you to her. But first of all, we're going to go ahead and get Zachariah ready. Now, what I like to do with my reborn dolls is I will actually take some wipes. And Ariana might show up. She's peeking at the camera right now. I don't know if you can see her. But she likes to be on the camera too. You want to say hi, Ariana? Say hi. There's Ariana. So anyways, I like to take baby wipes. And what I will do is I will gently wipe the reborn doll. This will clean off any dust or anything that is on them. Now, normally I don't have to do this very often because they're well used. I always do things with them. So they're not that dirty, but you want to be careful with some reborns. Make sure what you're using is okay. For the paint, usually baby wipes will work okay and they'll fine and everything. But you want to be careful so the paint doesn't get rubbed off too much. Most of the reborn dolls that are painted have sealant on them so that they won't wear out or anything. Usually the artists will do that to them. I like to air them off after I've wiped them off because I don't want any liquid to be left on them. So here's what I have for Zachariah. Ariana, you need to get out of the way. Sorry about that, guys. There, you can lay right there. So anyways, I have this outfit. This says Santa's Cookie Tester. I'm going to put this on him with these brown pants. And he has a really cute reindeer bib. And this striped candy cane looking hat. And he's got little red and white socks. So I'm going to start with the socks. So I like to put the socks on the babies first because sometimes you'll get pants that might be a little too long for them. Anna, you're in the camera again. Say hi to everybody. Hi. She's going to play with me now. Meow, 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 meow. I should decorate you for Christmas. Yeah. Alright. Like I was saying, I like to put the socks on first because sometimes you get pants that are too long for the dolls. And this way you don't have to worry about rolling them up or putting them up or anything. You can just slip the pants right on and not have to worry about putting the socks on afterwards. Of course, you always want to put the onesie on first because the pants go over it. Now, you can occasionally put it on the outside if you want. For me, I like to make it look like it's kind of tucked in. Some people do either or way. It just depends on what your preference would be if you got a reborn doll. Anyways. So I want to start with saying that Zachariah here was actually, when I first got Zachariah, he had been posted as a girl baby doll. But I realized as I was looking through some of the clothes and baby clothes and everything with him, I like the boy clothes better. And so that's why I turned him into a boy. And my little girl baby doll, reborn doll, she was actually a boy. So I've kind of done a switcheroo on both of them, making this one a boy and that one a girl. But anyways, I don't like to twist their legs. When you put pants on and clothes on, you want to be careful, because the way that some reborns are built is they're very sensitive inside. Sometimes their legs have joints in them, and they'll move and all of that. But they can break really easy too, or they can come out. So I always try to be very careful with my dolls when I change them. Just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Put his bib on. And his little hat. Now this hat is a little big on him, but it works. I mean, you can't really tell. It's just too darn cute anyways. So anyways, there is Zachariah already. I think you can see him. There's a little cookie taster. Anyway, so he's ready to go. And now I'm going to introduce you to Elizabeth. Alright. So this here is Elizabeth. You may have seen her in the other video where I was going to go to Helena. We did go to Helena, but I did not videotape her in Helena. I just didn't have time really. I was shopping and everything. So anyways, I cannot remember her kit. I can't remember who made her or anything. And like I said, she actually was a boy when I first got her. But I really liked the little infant girl clothes, and I wanted to make her a girl. Her facial painting is beautiful. Like the camera may not be able to do it justice, but she looks fabulous. This is their first Christmas. I was able to get them last year in January, and so I'm really excited to deck them out in Christmas stuff this year. So for her, I have this. It says Baby's First Christmas, and I don't really recall where I found this. I think it was just in my collection somewhere. And I got it, and I was like, oh, perfect, because I needed some more Christmassy outfits. And she's got little black pants with ruffles on the bum to go with it. I'm going to put some tights on her. And I've got these socks, too, that are really cute Christmassy. And she's going to have a white bow in her hair. And I've got this bib for her that has Santa's helper on it. It's a little snowman on a sled. So I'm going to put on her tights first. So as you can see on Elizabeth, she has a onesie. And when you saw Zachariah, he had a onesie too. And what I like about the onesies is when you have a real baby, and I know that these dolls are not real. They're real. You can touch them, but they're not alive. They're not breathing. They don't move on their own. But when you have a real baby, a onesie is a very good thing to have so that the baby will stay warm. Many people will put onesies on your babies. You don't always have to. It's your own preference. How you raise your kid is how you raise your kid. But anyways, so I have the onesies on them just because I like to have that as a, kind of a practice, as a neat thing. This onesie on her right now is actually a preemie onesie, but it fits her perfectly fine. She will fit in newborn or preemie. It depends. Most preemie clothing is very small for her, but she fits perfectly in newborn. So anyways, these tights I actually got, like I said before, when I first got Zachariah and this doll. she was a boy and Zachariah was the girl. And I got these for Zachariah when he was a girl. But I like how they are now. I like Elizabeth being the girl here and Zachariah being the boy. And the hair on Zachariah, like if you look here, I'll show you again real fast. If you look at the hair on Zachariah, it's like boy hair. It looks more fitting for a boy. It's so messy right now, but I don't like to fix it if I'm just going to put a hat on it right now. So that's why I made Zachariah a boy, was because he looked more like a boy anyways. I'll finish her. And it is so cold here. It's like 4 degrees. And we have hardwood floors in this house, and my feet are chilly. I can't imagine if a real baby was here, I'd have them in their snowsuits probably. But it gets cold up in the mountains, and that's kind of where I'm located, is up in the mountains. Anyways, so if you look in the background, as I keep getting Elizabeth dressed, you'll see my tree has little ornaments that are hanging at the bottom. I have those for Ariana. They're not that breakable, they're just plastic or foam or something, and so I like to give her the option to be able to play with those too. We have to watch her though, because Ariana has gotten up here and everything, and it is her first Christmas. Ariana was born in September. My cat was born in September, so this is her first experience with all kinds of Christmas stuff, and it's kind of fun to watch her exploring everything. Now, I don't have a whole lot of Christmas things for the dolls. I'm looking, and I did find a bunch of PJs that were kind of Christmassy like. So on Christmas Eve, I will do a video with me putting on their Christmas pajamas, because they're kind of fun. So, anyways, put the pants on. I hope you can see okay. I also want to let you know, while I'm continuing here, I am hoping to get 10 subscribers. When I get 10 subscribers, the 10th subscriber will receive a prize. That's my hope. And so what I'm saying and asking is if you would please tell your friends about my YouTube channel and try to get them to subscribe, because every 10 subscribers I get, I will give a prize to that person. Also, if it gets up to the point of maybe reaching like 100 viewers, then I will give out a bigger prize. My hopes are to get that high. So please let your friends and family know, and I will be doing a drawing to see who wins the prizes. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to put her bib on and her bow. Now I have to put a bow on her because when I put this bib on her, she almost looks like a boy. She could be pretty much taken for a boy. But when I put the bow on, it's just like a huge transformation. It's a white bow. There we go. And there is Elizabeth Gale. Is she pretty? I don't know with this light if you can tell, but it is actually a white bow, not a yellow bow. It looks kind of yellow from my view. So anyways, there's Elizabeth Gale in her Christmas outfit. And here is Zachariah with his cookie and his reindeer. So anyways, before I move on, I'd like to show you something. I'm going to set him here. I'd like to show you a picture. Right here is a picture of my golden retriever, Faith Rose, and my little chihuahua, Melina. Now, these two are gone now. I had Faith Rose for about 8.5 years, and Melina for about 6 years. When we got Melina, she was about 2 years old, and when I got Faith, she was about, I saw her right after she was out of her mother's womb, and I chose her right away. Ever since I wanted a dog, or knew what a dog was, I wanted a golden retriever, and every day I would pray for a golden retriever. And sure enough, I was eventually able to get a golden retriever, and I paid everything from my own pocket for her, and I was able to go and pay him and see her grow up. So that was really fun. Melina was a gift, not a gift, but we had adopted her from a family, and she became part of our family. Melina, the Chihuahua, when she passed, she had been a very bad diabetic dog, and she couldn't hold water. She was peeing a lot, and it just got the best of her, and we had to put her down. And that's how she had to go. Faith Rose, she had got a brain tumor, and she started having seizures, and we weren't sure what was going on. We took her in, had her checked out, and they found out that, yeah, she had a brain tumor, and she was just in severe pain. And so they just said, you know, the best thing to do is to just let her go. And I felt right about it, and I didn't want her to be in pain anymore, so we had to put her down. But before I put her down, I actually read A Pokey Little Puppy to her, and that was a really special moment, and I actually felt like she was listening to the story, and that was pretty special. Books are a big thing for me, so what I want to do is, in these videos, as I go on, I would like to read maybe a couple books. I'm not going to read really big books, but smaller books, and I'm going to talk about the authors and that kind of thing. Now, with my reborn dolls, Elizabeth here, why I mentioned you have to be very careful is because inside her mouth here is a magnet, and when I first moved into this place that I'm in now, I had accidentally dropped her, and I felt so bad, and it really worried me and scared me when I dropped her on the hard floor. What had happened is her magnet used to be here, and now it's kind of in her cheek because it had jogged it out. So when I say be very careful, I mean be careful if you get a reborn doll. I'm hoping I can find a way to get her to a doll doctor to fix that magnet and put it back over here. Sometimes I can shake her and get it there, but overall it's kind of it likes to stay in her cheeks. So I have to fix that. So please, if you ever do consider getting a reborn doll, be very careful with it. If you're gonna let your kids play with it, be supervised with them, because like I said, their joints are very sensitive too, and they're not glass. I mean, they're silicone, they're vinyl, but if you drop them inside, things can get shifted and stuff might happen. So please be careful if you do get a reborn doll for you or your family members, whatever. Just treat it like a real baby. So anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, the 10th subscriber will get a prize once I get to the 10th subscriber. So please subscribe, please comment, and if you're going to comment, make sure that they are good comments. We don't need negative, and nobody likes to hear negative comments. So anyways, again, thank you for this watching, And again, please subscribe, tell your friends, and have a Merry Christmas if I do not see you before. Thank you.